In forms practiced in karate, it is important to learn the proper techniques for turning different directions with good stability and balance. The first turn we will be learning is the quarter turn. Typically, this is performed to the left-hand side in most of our forms. So you're going to step the left foot out to the left, and you're going to twist on your toes to a forward stance. So we're utilizing that same full hip action. If you have not watched the video on full hip action, go back and watch it, because it'll be useful here. You can actually reverse engineer this and start in a forward stance facing 90 degrees to your left. Notice when you apply a technique like a low block, you can use that hip action that is being generated by the turn. Next, we have a short half turn. A half turn means we are turning halfway around behind us, 180 degrees. The short half turn means that the foot that is closest to the direction we want to go is the one that is moving. You will notice the foot closest to our target direction steps across and behind the front foot. So in other words, the back foot is stepping behind the front foot, across and behind, and pivot. This looks very much like an exaggerated about-face movement from military drills. Now once again, you can use the twisting motion to generate hip action with techniques such as a low block. So, that was short turn. Now let's take a look at a long half turn. We're still turning 180 degrees behind us, only this time we are taking a longer movement. The front foot is actually going to go across and behind and become the back foot. So let's take a look. The front foot steps behind, then across, and pivots across. So actually the front foot is becoming the front foot again, facing the opposite direction. It goes across and behind, twisting on the toes, and once again you can test this with a technique. I chose a low block. The two-step half turn. Now this is an interesting one, and you will find it in a lot of our forms. Basically, you're taking 2 steps to get to that halfway around point. The front foot is going to step across and point 90 degrees, and then the back foot points to the direction you want to go, creating a back stance. So in other words, the front foot becomes the back foot, and the back foot becomes the front foot. The 3/4 turn. I like to call this 2 turns in 1. You're going to be turning 3/4 of the way around in a circle. So first you pivot, step the front foot behind, and pivot again. Let's take a look at it from the other angle. Forward stance, pivot, step that left foot back and behind, and pivot again. Now once you smooth it out, it starts to look like one fluid motion, as you can see. There's my forward stance. I pivot the body, step through, and pivot to my forward stance. This is the trickiest one, but it is in most of our forms, so it's important to make sure you get it down. Once again, pivot and step through. You want to make it a nice, smooth motion. That's it for all of your basic kata turns. Thanks for watching.